Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How is sir?
I'm very well. How about you, sir?
I'm well, just like you.
Thank you, sir.
That's
Okay.
good.
So, as you know, we are meeting for the very first time. So, I would love to know something about you.
That's good. Well, my name is Tawfiq Ali. I live at Tetriya Siwan, Bihar. I'm doing bachelor degree from JD Islamia Technology Management, Siwan, Bihar. I want to become an IS. I like watching motivational videos and help someone. This is all about me. And what about you,
Okay,
sir?
it's nice. Yes, yes. Now it's my turn to introduce myself. I'm also from Bihar, and my name is Ritik, but currently living in Delhi. As far as my educational background is concerned, I'm graduate from Tilka Manji Bhalpur University, Bihar. And when it comes to my hobbies are listening to music, singing song, reading books, and nowadays my new hobby is talking to lovely person and making conversational video. And if you ask what do I do for a living, so I run my offline institute in Delhi. The name of my offline institute is Mardarshan, and I also have a YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Mardarshan 808, where sometimes I upload some English conversational video and English related content with my student. So this is pretty much about me.
That's good.
So sir,
Excellent,
you are
sir.
from Bihar. So where are you from Bihar?
In Siwan district.
Okay, Siwan district. I am from Munger district.
Yeah, that's good. Well, sir, I would like to ask some question related to English, which is very
Okay.
helpful for us. If I will talk to you and if you will talk to me, maybe this video you can upload on your WhatsApp and maybe on YouTube channel. Well, can I ask us, sir, some question?
Yes, you can ask.
Why do you want to learn English?
Okay, it's nice question and it is asked by the most of the person. So at first we have to decide why do you want to learn English. Most of the person, if you ask any person why do you want to learn English, so they will reply you, it's a global language. That's we are learning nowadays English. But it doesn't matter. If English is a global language, that's why we should learn English. It's not totally true because every person had its own need. At first you have to define your purpose. Why do you want to learn English? And if I talk about myself, why I am learning English, so I'm a teacher of mathematics for the last 10 years. But as I mentioned earlier, I am running my offline institute in Delhi, and for the last 2 to 3 months I also started teaching spoken English student. So for the teaching purpose I'm learning nowadays English so that I can teach my students in a proper way. And if you talk about the other person who wants to crack interview, because nowadays if you go anywhere, questions should be asked in English. So they are learning English because they have to crack the interview. And if you ask why our students should learn English, so our students should learn English because you know very well in private school, all the subjects except Hindi or Sanskrit, all the subjects are in English. So if a student wants to well in their study, they have to learn English. Because if they will learn English, they can do better in their academics because all the subjects are in English. Even they have to write social science also in English. So it is necessary for them to learn English. And for the businessmen, for their advertisement purpose, they need to learn English because they have to meet a lot of person. And most and main reason is that to learn English, if you want to connect globally, suppose if you want to talk from a Chinese person and we are Indian, we don't know Chinese and they don't know how do we connect them. So English is a medium to connect them. So I think it is a communication language to connect them. That's why there are so many ways, there are so many purpose to learn English. So I think it's my
That's
answer.
good.
Now if you want to add your answers, then you can say.
Well, Why I want to learn English? I want to learn English because in this era, 2024 century, English is very required for each and every one of you. Because I hope each and every person has desire to become a something. I want to become a businessman, a good English language trainer. Without English language, I cannot crack my any examination. And each and everybody has desire to become a something. For example, someone wants to become a doctor, someone wants to become an engineer, maybe you want to become a teacher, I want to become a businessman, maybe someone wants to become a professor. Each and every field English is required. You already mentioned
Yes, sir.
95% books are written in English. Without English language, how can we understand and how can we write in English? You're getting my
Yes, yes,
point.
definitely.
And second point, which I'm going to share with you, to show our personality, to build our smartness, new things, new language, we should learn English. Because I
Yes,
am
definitely.
Bihari, I'm from Bihar. I know two languages, Hindi and Bhojpuri. Two languages I know. But if I will go foreign country, maybe Saudian, maybe Australia, maybe South Africa, different types of place. If I will go, how I will communicate with them, how I will sustain there. If I don't know English, it will very big issue for me. That's why I want to learn English.
Yes, definitely, sir. And you mentioned if you go any foreign country, that time you need English. Uh, so I want to add something, sir. If you go another other countries, it will good. But if you go, I think South India, that time you also need to, if you want to connect the South Indian people, you also need to speak in English.
That's good. Well, sir, I would like to
Because
ask
also
next
talk our
question.
person.
I would like to
Okay.
ask next question. Because you are a teacher and you also teach English language, I think you have experience how to become a fluent speaker. But please share with me, give me 2 or 3 tips and tricks to become a fluent and international speaker in our life. Because this video maybe I will upload on my channel,
Hello.
you can upload on your channel, viewer they can learn this thing. How can become a fluent speaker? Please give me 2 points and 3 points.
Okay. So it depends on person to person, because here two types of person. If any person wants to become a fluent in English, so there are two types of person. First person, one whose basic is not clear. So at first they have to clear their basics. And the second person, because I am running my offline institute, so most of the student come here. Sir, I know English, but I know grammar, but I'm not fluent in speaking. Miss, my speaking communication is not good. So how should I improve my communication skill? So I told them, you have to first clear your basic, then you have to practice more and more.
That's
And
good.
problem is what?
Yes.
You can't speak English, and solution is that you have to start speaking. When you start
Sure.
speaking, and we know very well English is not our mother language. So at the beginning, we will face many problems in terms of pronunciation, in terms of accent, in terms of vocabulary. But when you start talking to any person, when you start speaking, then you find, uh, and if you talk to any person and if you start speaking, that time you learn a lot of things. You know,
Good.
whenever you start talking about any topic, that time you also learn many vocabularies. You also search a lot of pronunciation. So if you want to practice regularly, so you can become
Good.
fluent in English. So listen,
Excellent.
that you have to
Excellent.
practice more and more.
Good. I would like to share with you how can be a fluent speaker and good speaker. Maybe this video is someone is watching and they can learn a lot of things. They are getting enjoy. Well,
Yes,
I
yes,
would like to share with you and for your viewers how can become a fluent speaker. I would like to share with you a great and a magical thing which are very useful, very necessary. First, try to set your brand. Yes, mindset is very important. To learn English, to become a successful man. Not only English, to become a whatever you want. So first you try to set your brain, yes, I want to learn this. I can, I will, I can. If someone they can think likewise, they can learn anyhow. Sure they can learn. First,
yeah,
dedication, motivation, and passions is very required. So as you mentioned already, practice. But what practice, my dear? Practice not eating, practice not sleeping, practice is speaking. If you practice speaking at your home 1.5 hours, definitely you will be a good speaker, successful speaker, and dynamic speaker. So you always try to practice with someone. Maybe your cousin, maybe your brothers, maybe your sister, whatever. If you have
definitely.
no involvement, you try to practice in front of mirror, opposite mirror. If you practice opposite mirror, definitely one day you will be a good speaker. Sure, no?
Yes,
Practice.
definitely.
Second, try to learn some basic grammar. Don't try to misunderstand my viewers because not grammar too much, grammar something. Like present, past, future, some modals, some structures which are required for speaking. Start your speaking. First is try to speak, grammar will come. First try to speak.
Yes,
Sure
definitely. If
now.
you start speaking, you will learn a lot of things like grammar, vocabulary,
Sure,
pronunciation,
sure, sure.
accent. Yes, definitely.
Sure. And third point which I'm going to share with you, Mr. What's power? You
Yes,
already
yes,
mentioned that, but I would like to clear what's power. What's power you try to build, not too much. Try to remember one word, two words, three words, four words, five words in a day. Don't try to mug up. No, no, no. Try to use your words power while speaking, while talking. बात करते समय में उसको यूज कीजिए. It is the best part of your for speaking English.
definitely.
And
Until
if
you
someone
can't
wants to
use
be a good and
that word
successful
in a sentence,
speaker,
so how can you? Yes,
if someone wants to become a good and successful speaker, try to follow this video. Skill spoken English. सीखोगे नहीं तो जीतोगे कैसे? Today we send our a lot of things, ideas and thoughts. Mr. You can ask different question. What you were
okay.
speaking?
Sir, you want to be an IS officer, so what
I
are
want
you
to
doing?
be after some point of
Yeah.
time in future. Sure, I will be. And I'm
So
doing
what are you
BBA.
doing? For,
Sorry, sir.
you want to be an IS officer, so getting an IS officer, what are you doing nowadays? Means what your
See, let me tell you,
strategy?
Mr. Let me clear, sir. Right now, I have done intermediate. After done, I'm doing bachelor degree. And if I will have a lot of information, then I will try to crack my IELTS, UPS, you can say.
Okay.
And now I'm also English language
I
trainer.
want to spoken English institute. You also are trainer of spoken English.
Yes. Let me tell you, sir. I'm personality development trainer, communication skill trainer,
Okay.
I'm English language trainer as well. Syllabus of life I teach. Not only English, I teach syllabus of life. How to speak, how not to speak, what to speak,
Yes,
what not
that's
to
why
speak.
you are explaining all the things in detail and very proper way.
That's good. I hope, sir, this video is very useful for your audience, for my audience as well.
Yes.
तो मिलते हैं नए वीडियो में, नए अवतार में, नए जुनून के साथ. जय हिंद, जय भारत, बाय बाय.
Bye bye, sir. Okay.